Next up, Elisabeth Cook, a top TikTok creator from the US, ranked as the #8 TikTok creator globally in 2023 by Fastmoss, also known as the Queen of Clearance. Yes! Today, she will present her talk, From Discounts to TikTok Global 8, and how short videos changed my life and careers. Please give another warm welcome for Elisabeth.
大家掌声有请。
Hello, hello, how are you guys doing today? I am super nervous. Hey! So before I started doing TikTok, I actually worked for a small business pushing on Amazon. So I am from both parts of the aspect. I understand the business side, and I also understand the creator side. So when I first started doing TikTok, actually, I was working about 3 jobs, trying to figure out what I was going to do and how I was going to provide for my family. So I started in TikTok for, I believe, right? Okay, so I started in TikTok in 2021, just doing clearance and couponing, teaching others how to bargain shop. I was doing deals and giveaways on my page and try to figure out how to coordinate what I knew into helping other people to save money. Then, all of a sudden, I started growing. I started doing videos and lives, and I was live 4 days a week, and I really feel that the lives were what pushed me to have the community that I have. When you're doing lives, you are able to bond with your community, they get to know you, and it's very important that the people that are in your community trust you. So through all that, in the first year doing videos and lives, I went from 0 followers to 200,000 followers. And it was absolutely amazing. It was a complete game changer. And at the time, I was just clearance shopping and couponing and still working 3 jobs. Like I said, I worked for a small business and I was working for Amazon. And through that, I felt that people work so hard to the bone, and then at the end of the day, you're wondering what's going to happen the next. And all of us right now are probably nervous, like, what's happening in our future? What is this going to do? Where are we going to go tomorrow? And I really feel like the future is still going to be in TikTok Shop. So in 2023, I was invited to start the shop, and I was kind of nervous. I'm like, how do I start telling people to buy from me when this entire time I'm telling them to save money? How can I incorporate couponing and clearancing into pushing products? And I thought right at that moment, I need to stay authentic. I need to stay honest. I'm only going to pick quality products. I'm only going to pick good companies. We're going to push discounts. We're going to push couponing. And the way to marketing is going to be giving discounts and letting people know that they're going to save money on this quality product. And it ended up going crazy. Now, when I first started doing this, like I said, I didn't know how I was going to. So I wanted to focus on remaining pushing deals and making sure that the consumer was getting an amazing deal, but at the same time, I needed to worry about the company, because companies are not all large. Some companies are very small. They are just a couple people. They have put all of their money, all of their eggs in one basket, and it is very important as a creator for me to not only uphold myself and respect myself, but respect the company that I'm working for. And how do you do this? What are you gonna do? And so I had a long talk with myself, and I was like, you know what? We're joining TikTok Shop. We're gonna do this. Now, how am I gonna do this? We are gonna have requirements. The requirements that I'm gonna choose that I need to do is the product quality of the company has to be amazing. How am I going to do that? I'm going to test them. I'm buying my own stuff. I wasn't doing samples. If somebody wanted me to try their scrub brush, I wanted to try all of them. So I went with product quality, brand authenticity, pricing was going to be important, free shipping was going to be important, and again, discounts and coupons. Now, TikTok at the time had no way to do any discounts or any coupons. It was a fairly new platform. I was one of the first creators to join. We had no idea what we were doing. Everybody was lost. The companies were lost. The creators were lost. TikTok Shop was trying to do the best that they could, and we are trying to make everything work. Now, after deciding these are the things that I need to do, how am I going to pick the product? What product is going to be good, and how am I going to do this? So through that, I was researching companies and shops. Now at the time, I had no idea Fast Moss existed. That would have made my life so much easier, but I didn't. So I was not only looking on Tip Shop, I'm looking on Amazon, I'm looking on Walmart, I'm looking at all the shops and the prices, and to see if the price point on the item was going to be comparable to other places. Because again, I'm the clearance queen. I can't tell you to buy a full-priced item if it's not worth it. So through that, I was researching the companies, researching the product reviews on the items, and I mean, it was a lot. If somebody wanted to work with me, it was going to take me at least an hour, 2 hours to figure out if I even wanted to discuss that. And then we are going to be researching, like I said, on other platforms. I needed to have inventory. They needed to have at least 1,000 plus. I do have a very large platform now. I have, I believe, 1.3 million all around. On TikTok alone, it's around 715,000, and it is important that there is going to be inventory. On top of that, I would just order the product and try the product. Now, the first 120 days was insane. I had multiple viral videos. Labago was a mega viral video, one of the best companies I've ever worked for. We have Airstick, we have Unbrush, and then at the same time, I'm still working to coordinate discounts. Now, I don't know why, but TikTok was like, we need to speak to this girl. So they fly me out. I go there, and they're like, what's up with you and wanting to discount these products? You realize that you're going to make less money. I said, yeah, I understand. I'm going to make less money, but the consumer is going to save money. And so they were like, well, so you're telling me that if we discount products, they'll buy more. I said, well, if your price point is $20, or excuse me, if your price point is one thing and I sell 100 of those, and then you're going to discount that by 50%, then I could maybe sell 200 of those instead. And at the same time, the company's making money, I'm making money, and the consumer is saving money. Now, I started to reach out to the shops themselves because, again, none of us knew what we were doing. And I wanted to see if there was any way that they would be able to collaborate with me. If I went live, would you offer a discount? If I would do a few videos, would you offer maybe like a promo code some way? Because I truly believe that the way to market your product is offering a discount. Even if it's just a very small discount, even if it's free shipping, and it has been so successful. Now, through the TikTok shop, I always wanted to continue to focus on the deals and continue to launch products. Now, what I mean by launching products is from TikTok shop, a lot of you guys may have been brand new and you came right directly to TikTok shop. But a lot of you may have been selling on other platforms, and you're like, man, do I want to give TikTok Shop a try? So you onboard, and you have no idea how to do this. Now, through all of that, I was doing 5 to 7 day videos a day. And this was insane because I'm doing couponing, I'm doing clearance hunting, and I'm like, how am I going to do this and coordinate all this? So through all that, I realized that the way that I needed to do this was I needed to get myself an agency. So then I started working an agency, and they're showing me all these companies, and Next Wave has been absolutely amazing. That is how I went viral with the Labago. And when I started going viral with these products here that you see, as you see this brush behind me, there's 2 of them there. One is one brush, one is the real brush. And authenticity has always been something that I wanted to stick with, protecting my community and at the same time representing the company. So when people started taking my videos and stealing my videos, I'm like, we can't do this. So then I started buying them all. And if I did a video for a mop, I own 20 mops. We are going to find the best mop, and I was going to protect the company that was the best and that I worked with. Now, from there, like I said, we had some collabs, we had discounts. I started working with Next Wave through brand collabs. They have been absolutely amazing, and I really, truly believe that the success is not only upon the creator, but it's going to be with the community, or excuse me, the community that they have. So if you are only going to be as strong as the company that you're working with, you need to figure out how to do this. So for me, it was going to be discounts, ad support, and giveaways. How are we going to do this? How are we going to push and say, try my product? So then I started going live, and I was going live 5 days a week sometimes. Sometimes I'd go 2 hours. Sometimes I'd go 4 hours. But at the end of the day, I was doing it to demonstrate the product in real life. Because these short videos, they're great, they're absolutely amazing, but the way that I'm gonna learn, they're gonna trust me, is if they can see this operate live. And through that, I've decided that the way that I'm going to be successful and the way that I believe that you will be successful as companies is offering the discounts. Now, here we have a few of the products. Wise has been an absolute crazy seller for me, and a lot of the time with these products, it's literally just the discount. We also have the steamer company behind me, which I know I'm gonna demolish the name, but I believe it's Pewit. And they have been absolutely amazing at offering discounts during my lives. Everybody says, we don't want to pay this amount for a steamer. I say, join my live. You may get one for free. Maybe you'll win one. Maybe you'll get a discount. And they have been great. Same with the Wise, same with the Labago, and even these mops. If you want a discount, you join my live. And that is the way that we have been marketing these products. It has been very, very successful. I do have a lot of stats here that I could show you guys, but at the end of the day, I really think that being authentic, pushing a discount, and then making sure that you are choosing creators that are going to uphold your company the way that you want them to. It is very important when you are choosing people to work with that you make sure that they are going to be respectable not only to themselves, but to your company. This right here was the end of, I believe, Q4 for the first year that I did it. I have sold, I believe, 33,000 units of just the Labago scrub brush. I can't even remember how much we sold that month, but it was absolutely insane. People have been very, very surprised at how well we have done with the marketing of coupons and discounts, and still at this time, we still had no promo codes or anything that we could get directly through TikTok. This was literally just companies working extra time, being on the lives with me, dropping their prices just for a few hours and then pushing their prices right up. And the collaboration between me and the companies is what the companies are successful. I do not believe that it is not, I don't believe that it is just the creator. I believe that the creator is only going to be as strong as the support that they get from the company and vice versa. One of they're the ones that I'm going to talk about right now. This is the Tea Planet purses. I actually did a live for them, and this was specifically a discounted live. I only went live for an hour, and it was you buy a purse, you got a purse free. And it went absolutely crazy. In 1 hour, that is what we sold. And then later on, I went live again, and it was like over and over and over, and it was always successful. The next one over there is the Wavy Talk and Mop. I had several items in that one. You can see my revenue up at the top. We had 651 orders, and that was done in just literally 2 hours, with everything being in the live had to have a discount. So when I do the lives, like I said, we're gonna do TikTok Shop, we're gonna sell things, but we are going to give discounts. So through that, I do believe that discounts is the way that I have driven driven myself and driven some of these things to be the top sellers. The top sellers that I have worked with and marketed, the steamer company, they are literally one of the #1 steamers, not on just the TikTok shop, but multiple shops. I do believe that Labago is the #1 scrub brush, and it is all because of the way that they have marketed their product and the product quality. If they do not like the feedback, they are 100% with the customer satisfaction. It's easier returns, and it's not just the discount, but it's the way that you treat the customers. We also had this one right here, which this was a Wavy Talk only live. This one was also very successful. I was on there for 90 minutes. We did a 10% discount plus coupons. So they would come to my live, and if they wanted to purchase on my live, they could get it 10% off, plus they were offering coupons for different amounts. We did receive a really good order, 298 orders in 2 hours, and then 30 days later, I looked back, and it ended up being almost 4 times that amount, because when I'm on the live, I always tell them, put it in your cart, check it in your cart, click on the item, save it for later. And you know what? They come back, they see me using it again on another live and they purchase the item. I do believe that when you're going live and you're doing these short videos and you're gaining the trust of your community, that when they are ready to purchase, they will end up coming back because you know why? They know they're gonna get a discount. And a lot of people will come to me and they'll say, hey, when's your next discount for this product? And I'm like, catch me Monday morning. And they come and they buy. So again, I do believe that the discounts have been absolutely amazing. They're the #1 reason why we're selling the way that we're selling. And the companies should really consider discounting their products just for at least lives for a couple days here and there. I have went from just telling people, hey, catch me in my lives, to actually contacting the companies and saying, hey, do you think we can do this flash sale? And now they'll contact me and say, hey, we're gonna do a sale. Can you announce this to your audience? And so now when I go to market these items, about 90% of my videos is this item's on sale, check it out now, and people do come to my page to check out the items. We also have these are my these are my short videos. I have a couple short videos like Wise. Wise has done absolutely amazing. I didn't even own the vacuum. Okay, I do not own the robotic vacuum. I do not have the sample. But what I did know was that in the store, it was 3 times more in the store. And Wise was offering it for an amazing, okay, Wise was offering an amazing discount, so we ended up selling a very large quantity in them within 14 days. They did ended up selling out, now it's back on, and again, they went for another discount. And they are selling again like crazy. Also, we have the steamer. The steamer, again, is one of the #1 sellers. The GMVs are highlighted if you guys want to check them out. And those are all specifically because they have been discounted. Everything that you see here that we've done videos on has had a discount, whether it's a, thank you, 4%, 5%. Any sort of discount is helpful, and I really believe that the free shipping is what is selling the items. Nobody wants to pay a large amount for shipping, so do try to calculate that in the price of your item. I think it's more of a visual thing when people say that they're paying for shipping. They don't want to do it. On top of that, we have, okay, sorry. So the steamer, the reason why that one went absolutely crazy is because it was cheaper on the TikTok shop than it was on Amazon. So then I'm doing the videos and I'm literally showing them the price on these other websites and I'm saying, hey, look, come to the TikTok shop. Purchase it here. And let's be honest, the TikTok shop is a very good place for sellers. Like I said, I've done both sides of the aspect. I know the fees. I know how much this hurts when you have to have returns. So that's why it's very important that your product is not only marketed, but it's marketed correctly. And the content creator that you are trusting to represent your company is actually going to give the information the way that needs to be given to their audience. The KZRK Spin Mop, which is also by Garden de Jardin, they are an amazing seller. They started off on the TikTok shop as a brand new product, along with Labago, along with the steamer. They were all brand new when they came out onto the shop. They've all been very successful. The mop is now the #1 on TikTok shop. The steamer's #1 on TikTok shop. The Labago is fighting for #1 on TikTok shop, and I truly believe it is all because of the product quality and the discounts that they provided for the company. Now, at the end of the day, I don't have it on here because this has happened really recently, but there was another company that's actually here today, which is Deco, and they have done amazing. In the first 3 months of their time here on TikTok Shop, they have risen to the top 10 in tools strictly by providing discounts for their customers. Me, and not only me, but other of their creators, pushing live discounts so that people come to get these products. So at the end of the day, I do believe that it was the product quality, it was also the warranty that they were giving, the free shipping, and the discount. Not only that, when you have amazing customer service, it's absolutely great. With all that being said, from May to now, that's my GMV. I have gained over 400,000 followers in less than 2 years, ranked 8th globally, all while saving people money. So that's all, folks. Thank you so much for coming.